Good morning. My name is Dominique and I will be guiding you through a morning Vinyasa flow. This Vinyasa flow will help to awaken the body and bring energy to the body to start your morning. Before we get started, please hit the like button below, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. We will begin laying on our backs, so take a moment, roll out your mat, and meet me in a mini Shavasana to start the practice. Feet will extend towards the front, head towards the back, arms alongside the body. Toes can splay out to the respective side of the mat. And take a moment to ground down, to notice how the body feels pressed against the mat, supported by the earth. Perhaps right hand to the navel, left hand to the chest. Cultivate mind-body connection as you feel the breath. So feel how the breath moves through the body. Then begin to lengthen the inhales and the exhales, completely filling the diaphragm and expanding the rib cage. If hands are on top of the body, release arms alongside. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, please feel free to do so now. Then wiggle the toes, the fingers, roll at the wrists, the ankles, feet together, arms overhead. Good morning stretch. Find length. Allow low back to lift. Then release knees to chest, Hagasana, rock left and right. Then begin to find movement, swaying the knees in opposite directions. Perhaps it looks like a figure eight or a circle. Then switch it out, move the other way. Then both knees into the chest, soles of the feet ground down, arms alongside the body, press through the heels, lift the hips to the sky, bridge pose. Deep round of breath. And even though I can't hear you, I always invite my students to be audible. Sometimes it just feels good. Roll to the balls of the feet. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Right knee into the chest. Left foot stays planted on the mat. Extend right heel towards the sky. Grip is behind right leg. Flex and point through the foot. Or roll at the ankle if that feels good. Then right knee back into the chest, outside right ankle on top of left thigh. Lift left foot off the earth, figure four. Also known as a reclined pigeon. Then you can rock left and right. Then find stillness, release the grip behind left thigh, allow right leg to come over left. So eagle legs, interlace the fingers, arms behind the head. Flat back on the earth, inhale here. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. This time we hold, release the hands alongside the body. Pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll down onto the mat. Uncross the legs, knees into the chest. Another rock left and right. Both feet plant on the earth, another round of bridge. Press through the heels, lift the hips to the sky. Perhaps you lift a little higher this time. One full round of breath. Then on the inhale, lift the ears. Exhale to roll down. Right foot stays planted, left knee into the chest, squeeze. Extend left heel towards the sky, switch the grip. Point and flex, or perhaps a roll. Then left knee back into the chest, figure four with the legs into a reclined pigeon. Then of course you can add a rock left and right. Then find stillness. Allow left leg to cross over right. Interlace the fingers, hands behind the head. Inhale with the imprint of the spine on the mat. Exhale, lift shoulder blades. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, hold, release the hands. Then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll down, uncross the legs, knees into the chest, squeeze, then find a rock forward and back. Get some momentum, then straight into a plank. Hands plant, step one foot back, then the other. Flat back energy. 3 full rounds of breath. Finger pads press into the mat. Then bring heels together, knees wide. Send it back to a plie variation of a turbo dog. Then extend forward plank. Inhale back, plie version. Exhale forward. Inhale back. This time on the exhale, knees drop, big toes together, child's pose, forehead to the mat. Big round of breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale, audible sigh. Seal the lips, Ujjayi. Inhale to lift into a down dog. Exhale to settle. Invitation to pedal the feet, to sway the hips, to find whatever expression in this down dog it is that you need today. Then lift the heels, tiptoe to the top of the mat. Once you arrive, forward fold, grab opposite elbows, sway left and right. Release the sway, release the hands, ragdoll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Once you're at the top, big shoulder roll up towards the ears, slide them down. Inhale, arms extend overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step one foot back, then the other to a plank. Knees down for 8 points, slither through, high cobra. Tuck toes, bring it back to down dog. Lift the heels, heel, toe to the top of the mat. Forward fold at the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll all the way up. Shoulder roll at the top. Listen carefully. Inhale, arms to the sky for a high mountain. On the exhale, left arm in front, right arm behind. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, high mountain twist the other direction. Inhale, arms overhead, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back to a plank. Option for 8 points or chaturanga, high cobra, or up dog to a down dog. Take a moment, pedal out the feet. Find stillness, right leg lifts, right knee to the nose, squeeze. Step it through, low crescent. Untuck left toes, arms overhead, settle in. Inhale, find length. On the exhale, left arm in front, right arm behind. Inhale, sweep it forward, low crescent. Exhale, drop back to the twist. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, drop it back to the twist. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, prayer hands to chest. Inhale, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, we stay. Inhale, we release, low crescent. Exhale, frame right foot, tuck left toes, release right leg to sky. Your option for a 3 or 4-legged vinyasa, whatever it is that you feel you need. Flow and make your way to a down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose, squeeze, step it through, low crescent. Take your time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to the twist. Inhale, sweep it forward, low crescent. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, prayer hands to chest. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up the chest. Exhale to stay. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, frame left foot, tuck right toes, left foot to the sky. Your option for a 3 or 4-legged vinyasa, whatever feels appropriate for you in this moment. Flow and make your way to a down dog. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose, squeeze, step it through to a standing split, left leg lifts. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. For this variation, we will point left toes. Continue to breathe. Just notice the difference of how the quad activates as you point the toes. Then begin to drop left toes off of right side of right foot for a cross-legged variation of a forward fold. Walk hands off to right side of mat. Notice how that feels in left hip and left IT band. The hamstring could feel different for you than someone else. Then release the twist back to the front. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet to the width of the mat. Drop it back for a malasana. Another full round of breath just like this. Then hands to the mat, hips to the sky, heel toe the feet back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, fold it right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back to a plank. Your choice of chaturanga or 8 points, high cobra, or up dog. Back to a down dog. Left foot lifts, inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose squeeze. Step it through, standing split, right leg lifts. Point the toes for this expression. Continue to breathe. We hold here for 3 full rounds of breath. Allow that left hamstring and back of left leg to open. Then on your exhale is when right toes come off of left side of left foot, forward fold. Walk the hands off of left side of mat. Notice how that feels through the right side of the body. Then release the twist. Inhale, lift, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Yogi toe lock, big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, bend elbows and knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Release. Heel toe the feet to the width of the mat. Inhale, pull the chest through in this variation of a wide-legged forward fold. Then exhale, bend the knees, Malasana Yogi Squat. We hold here for 2 full rounds of breath. Then we would come onto our seat to release, so you can either drop back or you can release the hands behind. Fire log pose, left leg will be underneath, then right leg on top. You can always take a cross-legged position if that feels better for you. You can fluff your pillows if you need, then inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Allow yourself to release and fold over the legs. Continue to breathe. Then if you would like, you can extend the arms overhead, cupcake the fingers, then walk the hands off of left side of mat. Notice how that feels through right hip. And walk the hands back in front. Then back towards the body. A reverse table is our release. Plant the soles of the feet, press through the heels, lift the hips up, drop the head back. A full round of breath right here. Then slowly release opposite legs this time. Right leg underneath, left leg on top for the fire log. Or if you're taking the cross-legged position, left leg will be in front. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Release the hands onto the mat. Bend the elbows. Then if you would like a little bit more, walk the hands out, cupcake the fingers, walk them off of the right side of the mat. Notice how this feels in the left side body, left hip. Then walk the hands back in front. Walk yourself up, hands behind, reverse tabletop, feet plant, press through the heels, lift the hips to the sky, drop the head back. Then slowly lower the hips down to the earth. Keep the soles of the feet planted. Lift the toes off the mat. You can grab for the ankles or the blades of the feet for a seated rabbit. Tuck chin to chest, forehead to knees. Equal and opposite energy, hands to feet, feet to hands. Three more full rounds of breath. Then release feet to the earth. Keep chin tucked to chest. Spinal roll back onto the mat. Once you arrive, bring the knees in for a Hagasana, then a rock left and right. We'll find the eagle legs just as we did at the beginning. Right leg over the left. Then allow the leg packet to fall to the left. Right arm opens, gaze is to the right. Variation of supine twist. Two more full rounds of breath, just like this. And slowly release the twist, uncross the legs, knees into the chest, rock left and right. Either a happy baby, a waterfall, or another bridge to realign the spine. 2 full rounds of breath. Then we cross left leg over the right, leg packet to the right, left arm open, supine twist variation. Shoulder blades are planted. 3 full rounds of breath. Then slowly release the twist, uncross the legs, knees to chest. Another opportunity for a happy baby, a bridge, or a waterfall to close out your practice. Whichever variation you choose, 2 full rounds of breath. Then begin to extend one leg and the other for a final Shavasana pose. As always, the invitation is to pause and remain in Shavasana for as long as you need. Then when you're ready, invite movement with a wiggle of the toes and the fingers, a roll of the wrists and the ankles. Feet together, arms extend overhead. Good morning stretch. Lift low back. Then release knees into the chest, fetal pose if it calls to you, or just rock your way up into a simple seat. Once you arrive, Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressed to heart space. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning and awakening the body with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.